free COD points, ain't got money. Stop using Razorback. Listen here, buddy. There's a link in the description. I want you to tap. Click that, earn points, download the app. Yo, what is up, guys? It's the Goblin. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video. In today's video, what I'm going to be talking about is some of the secret weapon changes from the Black Ops 3 beta to the actual game. Now, I think you guys will really enjoy this video because you guys did enjoy my beta change video the other day, and you guys have been enjoying all these sort of type of videos. So I decided to make this one, and this is going to be a pretty cool one. So I'm hoping that you guys will enjoy it. I just want to let you guys know before that my Gleam giveaway for the Infinite Warfare beta codes has ended. So all this week I'm going to be sending out emails to people who enter that giveaway. I'm probably going to give away, like I said before, 100 codes through the Gleam giveaway. If you guys didn't enter the giveaway, that one's over. It's too late. But don't worry, I still have more codes on top of that, and I'm probably just going to give out the rest of the codes on Twitter because that's the easiest way to just get rid of the rest of the Infinite Warfare beta codes before Infinite Warfare beta actually comes out. So if you guys still need a beta code, my Twitter link will be down in the description. You guys can head over there, and you know, whenever I tweet out who wants a beta code, you guys can basically just reply, and then I usually just pick people and send them out. But I hope you guys will enjoy this video. Once again, you guys hit my goal of 3,000 likes on the last one, which was absolutely crazy. So I'm going to set that goal again. 3,000 likes. It's a big goal, but I absolutely love it if you guys could smash up 3,000 likes in this video, and I'll definitely do another episode of something really cool like this, some more changes. If we could smash up 3,000 likes, that would be much appreciated. And let's get right into number one on this list. Well, they're not really in order, it's just 5 things, the top 5 changes of secret weapons. Now, the first thing we have here, let me explain a little bit more about this. So basically, how this happens and how people get access to these secret weapons in the beta was all through the Black Ops 3 beta and on PC. Now, this is the main reason that if you look on this year for Infinite Warfare, there is no beta for PC, because last year, all of the PC hackers, the people that can get into the PC files, they literally leaked everything about the game. And I guess that upset Treyarch a little bit, and that's why, you know, Activision doesn't want to do it again for Infinite Warfare. So let me get into number 1 on this list, and we'll throw it up on the screen right now. Basically, in Black Ops 3 beta, a gun was leaked. The hackers on the PC went into the files on the game, and they actually found this gun in there, and they started playing with it. It was the R870 shotgun from Black Ops 2. Now, I'll show you guys some gameplay of it up on the screen right now. You guys will be able to see this is legit gameplay of the R870 from Black Ops 2. If you guys don't know what that it is probably one of the most overpowered shotguns in Call of Duty history. The shotgun is absolutely crazy good. The R870 from Black Ops 2 is a super duper overpowered one, and people were playing with it in Black Ops 3. Now, you guys may ask, where is the R870 right now in Black Ops 3 if it was in the files? And this is up for debate. A lot of people claim the R870 was the original. They basically took it from Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2, and then they transformed it into the KRM, because the KRM does maneuver very similar to the R870. Some other people say the same theory, but that they did the same with the Argus. But who really knows what they did? The R870 was in the game files ripped from Black Ops 2, and in my opinion, they definitely did take, you know, elements of the R870, reskin it, change the fire rate, change the sound, change a bunch of stuff, and that's how they ended up coming out with the Argus or the KRM. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below which one you guys believe it's going to be. Now, the next change we have on this list from a secret weapon is basically this other one that the PC players got into the files and got. And this one is called the HK416. Now, I'll show some gameplay of the HK416 up on the screen right now. And as you guys can see, this gun is flipping crazy. This gun, when the people got it out of the files, this gun was not complete at all. Look at the gun. It looks flipping retarded. The gun looks so dumb. And obviously, you guys can all tell this one was obviously the before version of the ICR. This was changed into the ICR, polished up, absolutely changed into the ICR, but originally it was going to be called the HK416, and that was, I guess, the prototype name, similar to how the KN44 was originally going to be called the ARAK, and then it was going to be called the ARK7, and then they came out with the KN44. I'm guessing that the HK416 was just a name for the ICR before it became the ICR, and who knows, it's kind of weird though, because HK416 6 is kind of similar to HVK. There might be a connection there, but who really knows there? That's our number 2 change. Now, coming in at number 3, this change is actually pretty sick, and this one is not to a normal weapon. This one is actually going to be to a specialist weapon. Now, when we had the Black Ops 3 beta, we had a lot of the specialists in the game. I think we had 9 of the specialists in the game, but we did not have the fire break. We did not have the purifier in the game yet. This was basically the secret 9th specialist or whatever. I guess it was the, yeah, we had 8 in the game, and then that was the secret 9th specialist, and then obviously the 10th specialist was the blackjack eventually. But yeah, so that's what happened, and the purifier was not in the game, but of course the people got into the files and they leaked it, and I'll show a picture up on the screen right now. This is what the purifier used to look like. Now, you guys may be looking at this saying, yeah, this is not what it looks like nowadays, and obviously this has been changed. That's why this video is about weapon changes, and I think it looks pretty sick, to be honest, in this design. I think it's pretty cool. It's a bit maybe cartoony, and the new one might be a little bit more polished compared to the old design. I really like both the designs. I'll show them both up on the screen for you guys, and that was a big weapon change to the specialist weapon. Another change that happened was to the actual guy, the fire break. I'll show you guys what he used to look like on the main menu. He was definitely designed a bit differently. And then for the real game, when the game came out, he was, had his graphics updated much similar to how his weapon had his graphics updated. And that's basically the change they made to the fire break and the purifier specialist weapon. Now, the next change we have right here is going to be another one from BO2, which was found in the files of BO3, and people got into it and were playing with it. I'll show the gameplay up on the screen right now. It was the MP7 from Black Ops 2. Now, when this came out and this gameplay came out, everyone was making videos, huge YouTubers were making videos saying, I guess the MP7 is coming back in a Black Ops 3. I mean, it looked convincing. It looked, the reason why I thought it was very sketchy is because, if you guys can see, the MP7, much similar to the R870, they literally looked the exact same in Black Ops 3 as they did in Black Ops 2. When I saw that, I sort of knew they wouldn't bring it back and not change anything. That was just like, we know these companies are lazy, you know, Treyarch is lazy sometimes, but that is just another level of lazy. And the theory for the MP7 is it was in the game files like the R870, but if you look at the bottom right of the gameplay when the MP7 was up, it showed that it was a weapon burst, which obviously the MP7 is not a burst weapon, and that's why people's main theory is that the MP7 was transformed into the Pharaoh. This, I don't really know about this theory. Like, I can see the R870 being transformed into another shotgun, but the MP7 to the Pharaoh, that one seems kind of weird. It seems like it's just going off that it says burst in the bottom corner. Who really knows how all this stuff works? The MP7 could still be in the files, and that's why a lot of people, even myself, I've made videos saying, you know, in this next set of DLC weapons, we could see the MP7. Or maybe even the R870, that would be pretty cool, but that was another weapon that was found in the PC files. And the last one for number 5 we have here is going to be the Power Bolt Sniper. This one came out the exact same day that the MP7 came out, or I mean the leak came out. Obviously, these things didn't eventually come into the game, and I'll show the Power Bolt Sniper up on the screen right now. I think you guys can well tell that this is basically just an unpolished version of the SVG. When people saw the gameplays for this, people were kind of freaking out, saying, why does this gun look so weird? Why is it like that? Because it does look like the HK416 gameplay, but it turns out this was just, you know, the unpolished version or the unfinished version of the SVG, which is now a pretty popular sniper rifle in Black Ops 3. So those were the top 5 changes of the Black Ops 3 beta, and I think you guys can tell these guns weren't actually in the official beta, and that's why I put secret, you know, these were secret things because they didn't want us to see these things, and the only reason we did is because on the PC version, people are, you know, they're PC nerds, they can get into the files, they can see all that sort of stuff, and that is, I say this is honestly the full reason why you, if you're watching this, you're a PC player, and you're not getting the beta this year, this is literally why, because people went into the files, and I guess there's no way that Activision, Infinity Ward, and Treyarch can hide these files from people, because obviously that would seem like the easiest solution, and I guess the reason, you know, like I said, they're not going to put the beta on PC this year, because they don't want all their stuff to be leaked. They don't want, you know, people to see that they're just remaking guns from MW3 like they were doing in Black Ops 3. You know, they're taking guns from Black Ops 2, bringing them to Black Ops 3, reskinning them, recoding them. I mean, it makes sense if that's the easiest way to make the guns. It doesn't really matter as long as the finished product is good. And I think we can all agree the finished product on the guns on Black Ops 3 are very good. I think the Black Ops 3 are some of the coolest guns. I absolutely love the designs. I love the Weevil. What are some other guns that look absolutely cool? The Weevil definitely is probably one of my favorite ones. The Kuda is like an MP5. The Weevil's like a P90. There's so many different cool designs that they have in this game, and that's what I like about it. Obviously, the M8 is a traditional M8 from Black Ops 2. Like I said, the shotguns KRM and Argus are based off the R870 and maybe even a little bit of a Spaz 12. But anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Like I said, 3,000 likes is the absolute goal. If you guys still need an Infinite Warfare beta code, go ahead and follow my Twitter. Link to that will be in the description. And if you guys want to get some free Call of Duty points, I'll leave a link to the free COD points. You can click on that link, install the app, and start earning your points today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for Cookie and Don't Lookie. And I'm out. Peace.